Greetings, salutations, my friends. Welcome to a very confused episode 123 of the Journeyman. Not only am I wearing a Liverpool Christmas hat, because I let Curly choose the hat, so of course she went for a Christmas hat. We've been offered a job, and it's an interesting one. So let me catch you up on results. After our last video, it seems quite bizarre that this job has come up. So, after Real Sociedad, we beat Offi 4-0. Stek, Papos, Romano and Stajkovic. That's why have I forgotten his... He hasn't been playing recently, that's why I forgot his name. And then Panetolikos, we beat 4-0. Papos, hat-trick and Z Gomez. And then Asteris Tripolis, we beat 2-0. Corby, that was a cross from about 40 yards and went in the top corner. He meant it. And Z Gomez with the goals. So last episode... By the way, I'm not even sure if we're going to play a game today because I am possibly the most confused I have ever been in a Journeyman. So last episode, I talked to you about I don't enjoy managing big clubs as much as I do small clubs. And I would say, I'm probably on the majority side of that, generally speaking. I think people like to pick clubs and build them. And even if, rather than taking on Man United and see if you can win the league 5 times. And I know that takes away from the realism of a journeyman where the whole point is you're working your way up a career and eventually you want to finish at Real Madrid and finish in style sort of thing. And I know that takes away from it. But as you know, the golden rule of YouTube trumps everything, and that is do what's fun. And that is more fun for me. So I was talking about going to England, maybe taking on a League One club that's fallen down from the Premier League or just struggle for a few years, or a Championship side, and picking on one of those teams and then taking and maybe do a 5-year, 6-year project, getting them back in the Premier League, maybe winning the title with that team and stuff like that. And I was just loading up the game today, just played a few games, and I was doing comments from the last episode's video, just sort of reading through the comments. And a lot of you suggested... I like the idea, I would say the majority of the comments was, I like the idea of taking somebody that's maybe fallen down the leagues a bit, a fallen giant, but not in England. Because obviously we get to see a lot of England, and it's what I know best, and it's what I have most fun in, but I'm in agreement actually with you here, that actually, we've got the Altrincham saves, which is a lower league save that's working our way up the league, so they're going to start overlapping. And I've never really managed lower leagues in the other big leagues. So we're talking Spain, Italy, Germany, France, those sort of other big 4 leagues, and taken a smaller side there and worked. Because normally in the Journeyman, even when we're in Europe, it was like we're in smaller leagues. And then when eventually we got to the big leagues, we're at big clubs rather than lower league teams. So I'm in agreement that it's not going to be in England. The trouble with that is, just been offered the Liverpool job. Well, an interview with Liverpool. And they are pretty much a fallen giant, arguably. Last year, so they were finished. They were doing Liverpool things, i.e. never winning the league. Actually, oh my God, they won. Did they win the league? Is that... No, of course we didn't win the league. Made myself laugh. Yeah, second a couple of times. They went third, and then they were floating around 5th and 6th for about the last 5 years. And then last year they came 11th, and this year they're currently sitting in the relegation zone. The only player that I recognise is the captain, Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's a fucking monster, by the way. So before I looked at the comments, I was still on the theme of let's go. We're going to go England. I wasn't thinking Liverpool, just Liverpool. I was thinking maybe like somebody mentioned, was it Nottingham Forest, which is a few people mentioned Nottingham Forest, who are actually 20th in League One. And that is kind of perfect. That is a perfect team for this. The comments have spoken, and that you've changed my mind. I am going to reject this. May God have mercy on us, my soul. I'm declining the interview. I've done it. Like ripping a Band-Aid off. I've done it. I didn't really want to go to the Premier League anyway, but it's Liverpool, and I'm a Liverpool fan, and they're doing shit. But I think I'm in agreement. I think it'll be more fun to do another of the big leagues. So, here's my problem, boys. I have little knowledge of the other big leagues. I know all the big teams in those leagues. I know all the big, the regular top fours and stuff like this and everything. That's all fine. But I don't know, let's say, let's have an example, right? So, let's pick one of the nations. Let's look at Spain, okay? And if we go to Barcelona, and then we go to La Liga Santander, and we're not looking to a top league, right? We're not going to go to the top league. We're going to go whatever, La Liga 123, stupid name for a league, or the Segundo Division B. But I don't know, looking at this, obviously there's lots of B teams in there. We're not going to do a B team or anything like that. I'm not sure, looking at this here, if any of those are fallen giants. Like, old CD Lealtad. God, they used to be great, didn't they? Like, they could have been the shittest team for the last 100 years, for all I know. So that's my problem. So I think what we're going to do each episode, because we're not immediately going to, we're finishing this season, but can you add a team to a shortlist? That would be really good. If you could add a team to shortlist, that would be fantastic. What I might just do is write them down. What we're going to do each episode is basically go into the job centre, and if any of these, you guys know these leagues much better than me. We got lots of French people on the channel, and Germans and Italians and Spanish people that are going to know that, not Badajoz. I can't believe they're in the B4 division. They used to be a top team. And you can let me know, and we'll keep an eye on it from there. So what we might sort of start looking at is the job security. I'm actually, now I've decided that I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to just, I probably would take a job now. I'm just not that bothered about, and I think I speak for a lot of people in the comments. I'm just not bothered about Olympiacos, to be honest. And it's not that we're 13 points behind. We've got 3 games in hand, so it's not horrific. But I'm kind of, now I've got the bug for trying out one of these teams, is that I'm thinking of going. So here's the deal. Not England, so it's going to be Spain, Italy, France, or Germany. Don't tell me about the other jobs, right? In fact, I'm just going to remove them from it'll forget this, because why can't I just, can I just clear this and then pick the ones I want? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Right. Just hold the line, please. Yep. Greece, France, no England. So there's where we're looking, right? Here's where we're looking. Okay? This is where we're going to pull the players from. So I'm not too worried about the size of the club, if they're a smaller club, but if they were big ones, or just an interesting club, we might end up just taking one of the smaller clubs. I'm not too bothered. They don't have to be a massive giant. Like, maybe they were once a decent club, like this Osasuna. I've heard of them, right? And they're not in the top league. That sort of thing. But let me know if there's any interesting, each episode I'll come onto this screen, if you know any interesting things about the jobs available, and go, actually, so-and-so's quite interesting, this club's quite interesting, Hannah Rostock, I've heard of them as well, and they're in the what division is that in? Is that the second? I don't even know. Is that the second division? Yeah, so they're in Hansa Rostock are in the. Is it pronounced Hannah? I feel like it's pronounced Hannah. I don't know why I think that. Like, they're a decent side, looking maybe to get relegated, that sort of thing. And I will take the job. I will not finish the season. Let's get. I'm excited about this move, and as soon as my excitement overtook the excitement of maybe trying to win the league with Olympiacos or Olympiacos, if you're going to say it correctly. So yeah, or if any interesting stories about any of these teams, it doesn't have to, like I said, it doesn't have to be a fallen giant, but just something interesting about a team. I think it could be really fun. So in the meantime, I think what we're going to do is just play slower. So I won't do big chunks of matches without I'm not going to go and play 10 games and then come back. We'll play 2 or 3 games, come back, have a look at jobs, discuss them in the comments, and then find something which you'll all agree on. So let me know what you think of that in the comments below. I think what I'll do from until now, I'm kind of, the more I talk about it, the more I'm just done with Olympiacos, especially that fucking board. That's how it all started. That's why the doubt went in my head, because the fucking board tried to sack me in the summer and then took away all financial support. They can go fuck themselves. So we'll probably just play 1 game per episode normally. There won't be any today, but we'll play 1 game per episode and then have a little job hunt. Maybe apply for some jobs. If we get sacked because we're looking for jobs, then fuck them. They're looking for a reason to sack us anyway. They're pleased currently, but who the hell knows what's going to happen next week. So I'm going to start us off. I might apply for 1 job an episode. That's quite a good, interesting thing, actually. 1 job an episode. We won't necessarily take it, but 1 job an episode. And this is the one that stood out to me because I'd heard of them, and they are bottom of the German 2nd division. The thing is, we'll probably get offered the jobs. So let me know what you think of this Hanna Rostock, and also how to pronounce it. Am I just mispronouncing it because I just don't want it? They've got really good facilities. This is a proper, not so much a giant, but this is a good team, and I like their badge. It's a little boat, right? Which I'm liking. Okay, like we should get off. I'm interested to see, because I'm a relatively high-profile manager now. Because I'm 3.5 stars. If they won't offer me jobs because they'll assume I'm not going to take it, which is, but I applied for it. There you go. They would not be considering your application to fill. Oh, okay, they've finished there. I was going to say, just turn me down straight away. Surely cancel it, mate. If I'm applying for it, you'd fucking say sorry to the guy that you've already got. I'm not trying to big myself up here, but you'd say, sorry, mate. We found somebody else. Okay, that was good. Great start, boys. We don't want top league as well. We're not going to do top league. So we've got the Serie B teams here. Benevento Calcio. Like Osasuna, I feel like, but they're a bit good. They're near the top of La Liga 1, 2, 3, which are not a massive. I want a struggling championship level. What division is this? Is this the 2nd division in? I think it's the 2nd. Oh no, it's the 3rd division. I don't even mind 3rd division. I'm happy to go down there. I'm not proud. Right? I'm not proud of myself. Well, I'm proud of myself. I've done quite well. But go back, please, game. These guys are Regina Calcio, are 11th in the 3rd division in Italy, but have a decent reputation and okay finances. Okay. Oh, I like the old school leather football. Okay, I think I'm going to apply. Good training facilities, okay finances, really good reputation for a 3rd division team. How close is the league? Oh my God, look at the site. Is that a playoffs? Is that playoffs? It's a whole league system. Okay, let's just have a look if there's anything else that's jumping out at me. Nothing that's immediately just popping out. I don't care which of these countries we go to. And then let's have a look at the precarious stuff. Nice, no, they're top division. Villa, they're all top division. Granada looks like they could go down, though. Sampdoria's 15th. Augsburg. Clement Foot. Lens. Hang on, Lens? They're a decent team. Mid-table. Okay. Oh, I really wish we could add it to my... There's no way to do it, anything, is there? Add it to a list. But we'll keep an eye on them. Right, there we go. I know this is an unusual episode, but you should be used to that by now. Doesn't always have to be a bunch of football. Hang on. I just recognise the name. That's a different silly... Yeah, okay. But, in League 2 in France, take it. Right, Genoa's there. They're Serie B, Genoa, but they're top 4 at the moment. Tenerife are in the 2nd division. Oviedo, yeah, we're not taking B teams. But there we go. Let me know what you think. If there's anything interesting, any interesting teams or reasons why I should take them. Not top division, 2nd or 3rd division in those 4 countries. Ideally, they'd be a fallen giant, but I'm also happy to build a little team up, to be honest. I'm quite looking forward to building a team up from nothing. So just any interesting facts you've got about any teams. Thank you very much for watching. What amazing to make a 16-minute video. Basically, I probably could have done it in 2 minutes. But, you don't come to this channel for quick edits, quick videos, short and snappy. You come here to listen to me say the same thing over and over for 16 minutes. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And next episode, who knows where? I can't believe I've turned down Liverpool. Look what you made me do.